Recently, I was getting complaints about my cell phone use, and I'm sure this has happened to other people in my situation. So you decided to leave it at home. I mean, the kind of work I do really doesn't require the cell phone all that much, so left it at home. Sure enough, my supervisor calls me. Cell phone at home, I couldn't pick it up. So, you know, I was just going to treat the phone like a landline almost. But and then, as I said, sure enough, as I was getting to, calls me and tells me that my coworker is going to be wasn't going to be in today. So, and of course I didn't get this message because I didn't have my phone with me. And he complained about my cell phone use. So, and really, I don't want to talk about my job. I don't even want to say what I'm doing, or, well, I probably let it slip or anything like that. But it's one of those jobs that really doesn't require cell phone use all that much. I know I repeated myself there, but yeah. So, and then yeah, the other thing is the Department of Education, yeah, is under this delusion that the earth is flat, referring to a book about how everyone's connected, even to some guy in Burundi. And it's kind of like, so where's this guy in Burundi who's living in a mud hut supposed to plug his computer in or whatever? And I mean, 5, 10, 15 years later, they're still going to these internet cafes and so forth, and probably spending at least 2 hours there, or at the most 2 hours, because they got other things to do, like tilling the fields and all this. But so yeah, and so that's kind of one of the things about internet addiction that I've come across. It's kind of like you try to cut yourself off and get people saying, "Oh, why didn't you call?" Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you complain about my internet addiction, you tell me to do something about it, I do something about it, and then you get huffy about it. And I'm the one with the problem. Okay. Yeah. Explain the logic to me on that one. And the thing is, I'm trying to do this myself. I don't have the money for Restart or any other program to help battle this, but yeah, so, and it's quite new, so it's trial and error on how it works. And the thing you got to understand about internet addiction, people who are addicted, they have to take a step back when it comes to technology. A lot of things they have to take a step back on. For me, like I say, I really don't want to bring my phone with. I want to treat it like a landline, but other people want to get in contact with me right away. So, yeah, and my situation is kind of like I'm the only one there, and I guess someone needs to contact me for some reason, and my supervisor really doesn't want me to use the company phone. So, yeah. Anyways, and so I'm trying to think of some other stuff to talk about. Yeah, that's the problem with, I mean, and then, well, I do have a tablet, which I'm recording this video on, and it's a Samsung, pretty nice. I really don't have as nice equipment, but the software on my phone isn't all that great, but the only reason I can't give up my phone is because of this. I don't know if I could really say who it is, but yeah, it's kind of based on a comic book cartoon franchise that's been around for years. Kind of looks like a reptile with a hard shell. I kind of don't want to say who they are because I don't want to get the copyright claim, but they're currently on Nickelodeon. I don't know why Nickelodeon would say anything there. I'm just kind of would dox me for that because I'm just kind of giving them free press by saying what channel they are. I mean, I don't see the logic in that. So, and yeah, this whole internet addiction, it's kind of trial and error with stuff. Again, I haven't checked my email, barely checked it. Last time I did was to set up for this convention that's coming up in August, and it's probably the last time I do something over the internet because they charge me 3 times for tickets instead of the usual. So it was originally $35. I got them for $15, and they wound up charging me twice, so I almost wound up paying $45 for the tickets. So anyways, and I have not seen anything from them yet or heard anything from them. I contacted them, so yep, hopefully the money got returned. I don't know, they haven't said anything to me, but yeah, I guess they had like a lot of other ones, so yeah, it's kind of like not doing anything on the internet anymore. It was kind of like, oh, go to this convention for $15, originally $30, and I'm like, okay, and it's kind of like, yeah, I wound up getting charged $45 instead of $15. Oh yeah, then the Department of Education really, I keep trying to explain to the schmuck on the other end who's never heard of anything like, I don't know what the hell these assholes do on their off time. I mean, they probably never even heard of the earth is flat. So, yeah, the Department of Education is trying to collect money from who believes the world is round, and they think the earth is flat. I mean, and that can be disproven. I've already mentioned how many people are actually connected to the internet. I heard it was somewhere around whole worldwide out of the, I don't know, probably 6.5 billion people on the earth. 6.5, 7 billion people on the earth. That it's probably somewhere like 5%. And yeah, that's kind of like, and I guess I'm among those 95%ers too, who's not connected to the internet 24/7. These assholes at the Department of Education think I am. They think I have the money to pay for stuff. They think I have like the over $100 to pay for this shit. I don't even have that. I don't make that kind of money. I wish I did. Okay, but, and I wish the Department of Education is just useless. I saw bits of Elizabeth Warren's video where I saw Elizabeth, I think I saw most of it, yeah, most of Elizabeth Warren's video of advocating for the Department of Education. It's kind of like, oh gee, even me, who's so scared of the internet, having home Wi-Fi, can get this shit. It's a useless organization. The Department of Education is a useless piece of shit that should go away. But that's it for now. I mean, it's been, I probably say it's been useless since the movie Teachers with Nick Nolte, Ralph Macchio, and yeah, Crispin Glover was in it. Oh yeah, Tex Cobb. Yeah, if anyone's ever, if you want to see a movie about how messed up the school system is, watch Teachers, starring Nick Nolte. And all kinds of shit happens in the school, and it's and it's the same shit too. I mean, the main storyline through it was how all this stuff with the skull kind of got rolling, and it's kind of like this skull just had everything happen to it. It was like I'd say the main narrative was the skull getting sued by some parents because their kid couldn't do basic math or read. So yeah, that's basic, and so that's kind of the main narrative. There was like another one where Crispin Glover's character was doing drugs so he could deal with bullies, and then one day some cops find his drug dealer's stash, and he just kind of lost it and pulled out his gun, and yeah, just kind of shot at people. I mean, yeah, I mean, you do feel kind of sorry for the way he was behaving, and it was like he just kind of, and let's see, oh yeah, the Tex Cobb character, he was a gym teacher who was molesting one of his students. Nick Nolte and she wound up being pregnant, and Nick Nolte took her to an abortionist, and they kind of swept it under the rug a little bit, but the gym teacher was fired. I kind of don't remember how that went, and yeah, I'd say this was pretty much before this was like before 48 Hours, and kind of before where Nick Nolte kind of went off the crazy train. I mean, you could tell he kind of had it together a little better, and I mean, he had kind of one of those movie roles where he just had it together pretty good, from what I could tell. And yeah, so yeah, just go check out that movie. Oh yeah, it has William Shallard in it. Yeah, I like him, William Shallard. Yeah, I'm gonna miss him. So, oh, what else do I want to talk about? But, yeah, just morons who don't listen to you when you tell them that you're addicted. And you tell them until you're blue in the face, and until you start turning purple, and then you start going to plaid. Even when you go to plaid, they're just not gonna listen. So yeah, and you know, if they're gonna keep on doing this shit, I might wind up blowing my brains out. That kind of happens in these kind of addictive situations. That when no one believes you and you keep telling people, eventually this person's either going to go nuts and start shooting up some place with a high concentration of people, and yeah, and I live in the cities, the Twin Cities, so yeah, that's probably going to happen. I'm probably going to wind up going, yeah, here I am in my black outfit, and saying, yeah, I might wind up going nuts one day because some idiots didn't listen when I told them I'm addicted, and yeah. So I guess that's it. Trust it.